Jaya Jaya, Shiva Rajaya here from vitalcoaching.com. The topic for this video is your partner is your awakening agent. Okay, this is really magnificent because the space of your coupling experience becomes a space for awakening. It means that this is a context in which you are going to consciously evolve. The story, the physical story, the four-dimensional story of your relationship, coupling and connecting and sharing life, having great sex, maybe having a family, working, all that stuff which happens within the four dimensions, that's beautiful. What happens then is that you start realizing that there is really magic. And when you look into the eyes of your partner, you are going to see light, a reflection of yourself. You start entering into a relationship with spirit, with the beauty that surrounds you. And so this is the moment where you realize that there is magic happening. The merging of your two beings is not just a physical interaction where you are having great sex and great connection and sensuality. It's a place where there is an opportunity for soul merging or spiritual merging, for mystical experiences, where suddenly you realize that the path of connection, the path of coupling, becomes like this mystical journey of awakening. It means that it helps you get back to source. It helps you get back to a state of yoga, a state of unity, a state of complete beauty. You might be on the beach there, swimming in the ocean with your partner, and then suddenly you go like, you feel this awakening as if you are in a meditation, in a meditative state. And those are the absolute states, right? You enter into this bliss zone, into these orgasmic waves that really wake up feelings inside of you that you would not have tapped into otherwise. So this is what happens in the absolute ways. But on a personal level also, on a personal mastery level or personal evolution level or spiritual evolution level, your partner will be a reflector. It will reflect things to you and trigger change inside of you, be a revelation agent for your own evolution and help you become the best version of yourself. There is something that I say to my partner, and she might say that to me as well, is you evolve me, we evolve each other, which means that we use each other as mirrors and as reflections to help us see the parts of us that can evolve in one way or another. And sometimes this is going to be through advice, through requests, through conscious communication, but it doesn't even need to be like that. Through the field of what you create together with your partner, that field is going to create a field of resonance that inspires you to be the best version of yourself. So this is why your partner becomes an agent of your evolution, an evolutionary agent in your life. It means that it activates your destiny line. It makes you look at your karmic pathways, the past, and transmutes all that into pathways of evolution that opens possibilities in your field that would not have opened if you were by yourself. So the path of free-flowing as a single individual is beautiful by itself. I have beautiful mystical experiences merging with the divine by myself. And when we shift into a coupling vehicle, which means that suddenly you have resonance between two beings, and you enter into sacred temples this time together rather than alone, then suddenly there is a whole new dimension of possibilities that is being activated in your field. And very often, this is how the spirit is going to work through you. Monastic life has been practiced on this planet for a long time. It's still a completely valid pathway, and the coupling experience can be a mystical pathway by itself. The goal is not to isolate yourself from your partner. It's not to be like, okay, now I'm in resonance and we have been together for a while and now I have to extract myself to find myself again. No, it's to find yourself within the context of the coupling experience, which is freaking Beautiful, right? Imagine what it means to enter into this field of energetic beauty and resonance with your partner, where suddenly you discover yourself, you discover your essence, you discover the deepest layers and aspects of your being that you would not have tapped into otherwise. So this is why your partner can become and be your awakening agent. So it's not always like that, of course. You know, you can have relationships which are really functioning within the 4 dimensions of time and space. But very often when you start tapping into the tantric spirit and to the idea of tantric coupling and starting really to create this tantric vehicle for your relationship, you are going to tap into something that is much vaster than that and start awakening again, like this sense of connection with the invisible, where you are consciously designing this tantric temple. And you will see that there are initiations that are coming to you. You know, you might be dating for, and together for like 2-3 months and realize that you got married already through different rituals and experiences multiple times. Yeah, this is the pathway in which you can engage, and this is what I invite you to go and explore. If you want to know more about this, feel free to reach out on vitalcoaching.com. On Facebook, I'm Vital Tantra Shiva Rajaya, and Instagram at Vital Coaching. Okay, and yeah, if you have questions about this topic, you would like to sign up for sessions, come to events, we're launching a whole bunch of super juicy and interesting and beautiful experiences that invite you as a couple or as individuals also to explore these multidimensional aspects of relating. I love you, and I'll see you soon.